So guys, I don't know if you've already seen, but Dior has just recently released a brand new flanker. Guess of which of their perfumes? Of course it's Miss Dior, one of the most flanker perfumes out there. And yes, this is the term I'll be using in this video, in which I also want to discuss with you this whole crisis of Miss Dior. What can we expect from this brand in the future, as well as if it's still relevant? So keep on watching for more details. Please subscribe to my channel if you're here for the first time, and feel free to give this video a huge thumbs up. And once you're done with that, we can get started. So hello and welcome everyone to this pinkish video, because today we are talking about one of the pinkiest perfumes out there, Miss Dior by Dior, that yes, has just recently gotten a new flanker into its family. And not only they released a new flanker, but they actually flankered a flanker, and that's because Blooming Bouquet, my favorite version of this perfume, got reformulated. And I really like it for the realistic note of peony in there that smells so true to the real flower that blooms in spring and is so youthful, that I absolutely love how it refreshes this delicate composition. And when I saw that in 2023 they reformulated, I got upset and actually inspired to talk about this Miss Dior Crisis, because there are over 30 flankers of this fragrance that has been first released way back in the 40s and smelled anything like it does today, because back then these fruity, floral, sweet fragrances weren't so popular. In fact, those musky, those spicy, those aldehydic and mossy ones were way more trendy, but then Miss Dior got pinky. So in 2005 they released Miss Dior Cherie. That is, in my opinion, the best version of this perfume, just because it was so edgy, had this juicy sweetness to it, and was truly special. After that they released a couple of versions of it and discontinued that perfume, and I have a feeling a lot of people wish they brought it back. And if they did so, I would definitely say Miss Dior would get another chance, but no, they're not doing that. Instead, they are releasing so many versions of this perfume, and I have a feeling watering it down, creating just this very safe fruity floral perfume. And don't get me wrong, it's nice, safe, very lovely, bestseller, loved by many people, and yeah, it is just fine. But do we need so many flankers of it that they are running out of ideas and starting flankers? I don't know if it's due to maybe materials that got banned or harder to source, but I don't see a point, you know, starting just creating another version of already existing fragrance like they did last year with this Miss Dior Eau de Parfum, that at first I did not like, but I really like to tell the story how I was given a scented stripe of it in Douglas and just left it on my desk at work, and has been wondering all day what smelled so good. And when I realized it's this, I bought it, because in there I got this dusty matcha note that reminded me of my beloved Matcha Meditation by Micallef, but without any green harshness. So it's like beautiful floral, fruity matcha tea to me, but I'm still not there for this insane amount of flankers. And they also look alike. They're not tweaking the packaging. I mean, like, this bow is made out of fabric and this is a plastic one, but overall they kind of look the same, they kind of smell the same. Let me know if you agree or not, and what's your favorite flanker of it. But to me it seems like this whole Miss Dior collection got a bit out of control, because the creative directors seem to be like, do we have an EDT or EDP version, or what about Blooming Bouquet? Have we already done that? Yeah, well, let's just repackage and remarket it. And it's not working anymore, because there are other collections, even within this brand. Let's talk about Addict for a second, okay? The last flanker was released way back in 2012, if I'm not wrong, so just revamp that. Or there is this beautiful Poison, iconic fragrance that hasn't been, you know, flankered often. Or what about Joy? There are only 2 fragrances in the collection of that perfume that I used to trash, but these days I find it nice. So maybe it was a flop, maybe they're not focusing on it anymore, maybe they will discontinue it, who knows. But I was quite negative about it when it came out because it seemed to be so safe and so generic that it could be easily another flanker of Miss Dior. So I am bored of flankers. I don't see the point. Why are they reformulating flankers? And it can be quite challenging for those just, you know, normal consumers, not us, passionate with perfumery, always wanting something new and creative, who want just, you know, their beloved fragrance, and they go to the shop, they want Blooming Bouquet, and it's not available anymore in the original formulation. What is it about? I mean, like, that is so disappointing, and that leads me to the second part of this video, and that's what I want to talk about. Because if the new in-house perfumer who they announced last year is Kurkdjian, very talented, known for, you know, bangers as Green Tea for Elizabeth Arden, or his most popular Baccarat Rouge 500 that started this insane trend for sweet, mossy perfumes, won't like make a change for this brand. I don't know if it's still relevant. Because you guys, are you excited about Dior's releases? Seriously, honestly, please comment down below if you find this is an exciting brand to look for new releases from. I mean, like, they're always releasing flankers for Miss Dior or J'adore range, but that's it. So hopefully Kurkdjian will make a difference. And I personally see 3 different scenarios. First of all, I want to tell you that I expect a Pilar release from him. I just can't see such, you know, a well-known perfumer with all this talent to release a version of already existing fragrance from Dior. I think it's going to be a Pilar release, and that is already exciting. But is it going to be something safe, fruity floral, following trends in Dior style? Well, could be. That's my scenario number 1, and I'm not really excited for that. But at the same time, I feel like there is going to be like this new touch, this you know, new breath, if you will. So scenario number 2 sounds more interesting to me, and I can imagine a twisted version of Baccarat Rouge that he will create for Dior. Something like he has already done for Burberry. Who remembers this perfume? Her. I have the intense version, and I like it a lot because it has more of a berry undertone and it's smoother, and that's for way more wearable than Baccarat Rouge, but it still has its vibe. So that's scenario number 2, twisted version in Dior style of Baccarat Rouge. But I would be happy about scenario number 3, and that's a Pilar release, completely unique, not following the trends, instead setting new ones, something special, something unlike many other perfumes, because I feel like we are all bored smelling same kind of vanilla or fruity floral perfume that designer brands having hard times with, because anytime they release even a new perfume, it's kind of version of something already existing. So I have high hopes that Kurkdjian will definitely, you know, change something, and it probably depends on how much freedom he gets, but I hope that he will end this whole crisis of not only Miss Dior but Dior in general. It's not the brand that I feel like people find is exciting anymore. Yeah, it's classy. Yeah, Miss Dior works for a lot of people and many other perfumes from this brand because they're well known, they are safe, but do we want to smell all the same? Probably not. So I cannot wait Kurkdjian to release his perfume for Dior. This collaboration sounds exciting for me, and I have already wanted their perfume last year, but hopefully it will happen really soon. So let me know, what do you imagine Kurkdjian will create for Dior. And what's your favorite flanker of Miss Dior, and do you like these flankers? Are you looking forward to the new blooming bouquet? If you want me to review, just let me know that and I will do so once it is available. But I would love to know if you are bored of so many flankers, because sometimes it's really hard to navigate them. There are rosy ones, there are blooming bouquets, there are EDTs, new EDPs, so yeah, it's just overwhelming. So in case you're like me, please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy watching chatty ones, like it, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel because I love to see it growing with your help. And if you want to be even more supportive, you can donate on Buy Me Coffee website. The link is below in the description box, as well as other helpful information, so please check it out. I've actually started this new goal because I really want to get Coromandel by Chanel, so any donation matters, even if a small one. I can treat myself with bubble tea. And if you want more content from me, you can always follow me on my social media, and I am also open for your video suggestions. So I cannot wait to hear your thoughts, guys, on this video. And that was all from me. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to stay tuned and smell good. We will see each other next one really soon. Bye!